Good afternoon all. Today we are going to continue with the journal entry, and I am going to select some of the special type of journal entry and we'll be solving that. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen now, and you'll be able to see the sum. So this is the particular sum where we are going to learn about the journal entries. Okay, uh, so in this particular uh, question, you will be finding that there are many situations where your treatment of different things will vary. Okay, so in these things what you have to do is that you have to understand what is the nature of the account. Then again you have to understand what is the treatment you are going to do for uh, all the expenses. If there is any loss, how you're going to close it. Okay, and if there is any specific or special type of debt which is not at all recoverable, what is the treatment? Okay, all these things we are going to learn here. So let's start with that. So first of all, we'll start with the first transaction, that is, I've just given the date because this particular transaction relates to one particular question which I'll share in the WhatsApp group with the students. Okay, so now we'll see what is it. Goods destroyed by fire. You can see there's a relationship between transaction of date 14, 15, and 16. Okay, there has been certain connection between the transaction dated of 14, 15, 16. Okay, three are having some similar connections. So let's just quickly let's go to the sum and try to understand. So it's goods destroyed by fire, rupees 10,000, right? So what is the meaning of that? Let's try to understand first. What is try the meaning of this particular transaction? So we will just concentrate on that, and we will try to understand the meaning. Okay, so goods destroyed by fire, rupees 1,000. Okay, what is the meaning of that? So goods destroyed by fire means there was certain occurrence of fire, and due to which what happened is that the goods were destroyed. Okay, now I gave a very simple knowledge about goods. Okay, goods, although it is a nominal account, if we specify it to stock, we'll be again coming it will be coming under real account. Okay, so basically we apply the real account rule with goods every time. Okay, and another thing, I'm just giving a note for that. Remember that whenever goods are going out of business, okay, whenever goods are going or moving out of business, going or moving out of the business, going or moving out of the business, but it is not sold. Okay, it is not sold, but it is not sold. Okay, it is not sold. It is going out from the business, but it is not sold. What will be taken is that it will be, okay, it will be recorded in the name of, it will be recorded in the name of purchases account. Okay, you're going to record it in the name of purchases account. Remember, this is a very important note, so I'll just mark it with the red pen so that you can understand it easily. Okay, so now we'll come to this particular transaction. So goods destroyed by fire, there was fire and goods were destroyed, right? So what are the items are you getting here? First one is the goods, but we are not selling it, right? But still it is going out from the business, so we'll take purchases account. Purchases account. So then the next item, it is destroyed by fire and money is there, but there's no movement of cash, so we'll not take cash. What we will take? It's destroyed by fire. So whenever there is a term called destroyed by fire, then destroyed by flood, or destroyed by earthquake, or a thief came in the business and he stole some money or goods, whatever, then that type of situation will be taken with the term loss by. Okay, now whatever the cause is there, you'll just mention it. Loss by theft if it is stolen, then loss by earthquake if it is earthquake, loss by fire if it is fire. Okay, like this. Okay, so it will be loss by fire account. Clear? So we have got the two terms. Now goods destroyed by fire was rupees 1000. So remember that in both the cases we are going to take it rupees 1000 itself. So first one is purchase account. We are taking, how much is the purchase account? 1000, right? Now we know that purchase belongs to nominal account, but we will apply the real account rule. Just for the namesake, we'll write down here nominal account and just apply the real account rule. Now we all know what is the real account rule. The real account rule says that debit comes in, credit goes out. So what is happening here? Goods is destroyed, so right, it is going out of the business, goes out, right? So goes out, what do we do? Debit comes in, credit goes out, so goes out will be credit, right? Again, loss by fire. Loss by fire is also a nominal account. How? Because loss always refers to nominal account, because loss by fire is also a loss, so that's the nominal account. And what you will do is that find out the rule. Nominal account rule says that debit losses and expenses, credit gains and income. So it's a loss, so loss will be debit, right? So ultimately the journal entry will be like this. Loss by fire account debit, loss by fire account debit, okay, 1000 to purchases account, okay, to purchases account. What is the narration? Being goods destroyed by fire, okay, being goods destroyed by fire. This is how the transaction will appear. Is it clear, everyone? Now we will go to the next transaction. Now remember that every business house for their own safety and security, okay, what they do is that they have some amount of money being invested or being put for insurance. Okay, they put some amount of money for insurance. So the same way this particular business has also put some amount of money for insurance. So what is the amount of money they have kept? They have kept 800 rupees for the insurance. They have actually it's not the insurance premium money. Okay, the other day I have told you that there was certain amount of money that was paid for insurance premium of the business. Okay, that was the payment made for keeping the business protected from any type of accident or loss. Okay, so now it's time to get some benefit. So what has happened? There was loss of 1000 rupees. Now when insurance company claim, when insurance company came in and inspected, they saw that uh, they can only they can only pay you 800 rupees. The reason is that insurance company will not pay you the amount of money for the goods which is half damaged. Okay, the half part which what is damaged, for that they will pay. For the remaining which is not damaged, they will not pay that. Okay, they pay specifically only for how much is destroyed, no matter whether the remaining portion is useful or not. Okay, so that is the reason you are not finding it 100% claim. Okay, so that is why what you are seeing is that insurance company is admitting a claim of only 800 rupees. Okay, so let's find out the item here. First one is the insurance company itself. So insurance company, okay, one. Then comes after that, admitted a claim of rupees 800. Okay, now here what is happening, whenever there will be any loss by fire and a claim is admitted, claim is admitted doesn't mean that the person is paying, the organization is paying the money. Okay, they are not paying you the money now, right? What they're doing is that they are only accepting your claim. So in that case, what you have to do is that you have to find out how much they are going to claim. So we can see that they are claiming here only 800 rupees. That means what is your loss? 800 was your claim. Loss, total loss was 1000. So that means loss by fire was 1000 and insurance company gave you 800. So 200 rupees you are not going to get at all. 200 rupees you are not going to get at all. So what will happen with that? That will be closed by transferring to profit and loss account. All the nominal account or all the losses which are not recoverable, okay, will be closed by transferring to profit and loss account. So this account also will be closed by transferring to profit and loss account, right? So insurance company will be 800, then profit and loss account will be 200, and Now since we have from this 1000 rupees we have got 800 and 200 we have already closed, so there's no requirement of loss by fire account, so we will close this account. Loss by fire account will be closed now. Okay, so loss by fire account will be closed. How much? Loss by fire was 1000, so that will be closed. There is no cash payment here, so we will not take cash. Okay, now one by one. Insurance company is personal account. Personal account, what is the rule? Debit receiver, credit giver. So insurance company is admitting the claim, right? So they are receiver of the claim, so receiver will be debit. Okay, then next come profit and loss account. Profit and loss is a nominal account. Okay, remember that, nominal account. So nominal account, the rule says that debit, loss, credit, gain, right? So it is also a loss. 200 rupees is a loss, right? So that will be a loss. Loss will be debit. Then comes next one, that is loss by fire. What was that? I told you earlier also. Now also I'm just repeating that. To close, just writing for the rules once again. To close the debit item, credit it. Okay, if you want to close a debit item, you just credit it. Is it clear? So that means what? If you want to close a debit item, you have to credit it. So this particular rule is applicable here also. So here this particular loss by fire account was there. It is not no more required, right? So close it. So for closing it, close it. Earlier it was debit. We are going to close it by crediting it, isn't it? So this will be credit. Okay. So what will be the journal entry? The journal entry will be like this: insurance company account debit. How much insurance company will come? 800. Then profit and loss account, debit 200. To loss by fire account. Okay, then the narration will be like this: being insurance claim admitted. Insurance, or being insurance company admitted the claim. Okay, this is how you can end up with the transaction. Okay, just I'm highlighting for your understanding. This is what you are going to write in the exam, only the highlighted part, not the remaining. Okay, so is it clear? Now we'll go with the next related transaction, that is transaction dated January 16. So what is given here? Cash paid by insurance company. Here what is happening is that insurance company is paying us the cash. Okay, so what are the items you are getting here? First is the insurance company. Okay, first is the insurance company. Then what we are getting here? Cash. Okay, so these are the two items here: cash paid by insurance company. So one insurance company, we know it is a personal account, and cash, we know it is a real account, right? So we know the rule now: personal account, debit receiver, credit giver. So they are the giver here, they are giving us the claim, so giver will be credit. And cash is a real account. Debit comes in, credit goes out, so it is going out, right? So, or coming in, it is exactly, it is coming in, so it will be comes in. Okay, comes in, debit, money is coming in the business, right? Insurance company is admitting the claim, so money will come in the business. What is the journal entry? It will be cash account debit. How much? It is 800 rupees. Automatically we know, because we have seen that the claim admitted was 800, so insurance company will pay only 800 rupees to insurance company. 800. Being being insurance claim received. Okay. Okay. So being insurance claim received. Okay. This is how your transaction will end up. Now we'll go with the next transaction. Okay. This is again a very important and nice one because of the reason that it is having something really important to learn about. Okay. One thing we have learned insurance. Now we will be learning about something about the debt and bad debt. Now that is what we are going to relate here. So it was like this. What I'll do is that I'll just change the date and I'll make it 24. We'll be doing okay. Just make it 30. Okay, there's no problem with date. Well, this is the second part. I'll see it later. Now we'll see the first part. So what it is, sold goods to Khan Brothers for rupees 5,000, right? Sold goods to Khan Brothers. Now remember, if the name of the person is there, so it is a credit transaction. So what did you get? One is sales because of sales account, and the other one is Khan Brother. Okay, these are the transactions. These are the items here in the transaction. Now what you have to do, just find out the items account of the particular item. So sales belongs to nominal account, we know that, but apply the real account rule in case of goods. So debit comes in, credit goes out. So it is going out, goes out will be credit. Well, that's credit. And then Khan Brothers, we know he is it's a personal account, it's the name of business, so it's a personal account. And personal account, what will happen is that with a personal account, debit, receiver, credit, giver. So we are selling goods to Khan Brothers, so he is a receiver here, right? Receiver will be, you know that receiver will be debit. So receiver will be debit. Okay. So how the transaction will appear, how we are going to write it, just see. That is Khan Brother debit. You can write account because the name of the business, Khan Brothers account debit. Khan Brothers account debit to sales account. Being goods sold on credit. Okay, being goods sold on credit. Right. So this is how your transaction will appear. I'm just highlighting it. So you might be thinking that what is special here? We have already done this type of sum, right? But there is something really special which is related to this, which is going to come here. Okay, what is there? See, Khan Brother was declared insolvent and Khan Brothers doesn't mean that they are brothers. Okay, it's a business. The Khan Brother was declared insolvent and 40 paisa in a rupee received as final dividend. Now, what is the meaning of that? Try to understand that this particular transaction is referring to our previous entry. How? We have sold goods to Khan Brothers and the price that we have sold at was of 5,000. But now what has happened is that he was declared insolvent. Now insolvent means it is a situation where a businessman is not able to pay his liabilities, or he is not in a position to pay off his liabilities anymore. So in that case, what will happen is that court will declare, he will file that he will just put up his hands up. Okay, put his hands up and you'll go to the court and will just tell that, so I'm not in a position to pay off my liability, please settle it, help me to settle it. Okay, then the legally the court will appoint an lawyer who will take up the charge of all his assets and liabilities, and finally will do an auction of all the assets whatever is there, and will try to settle all the accounts. and in the process he will be declared as insolvent. Insolvent मतलब लुट गया बेचारा, कंगाल हो गया, ठीक है. So that means he is not in a position to pay his liabilities anymore, or he is not in a position to take over the business to a next level, or he is not able to continue his business anymore, right? So we in this particular situation you cannot claim more than what the court is deciding to give you. Okay, so after selling off his assets and liabilities, it is seen that what is seen that 40 पैसा in a rupee, 40 पैसा in a rupee का मतलब क्या होता है कि 1 रुपए में 40 पैसा मिलेगा. Okay, in 1 rupee you will get 40 paisa. So we know that rupees 1 is equals to how many paisa? It is 100 paisa, right? So clear, 100 paisa. So how much I am receiving here? I am receiving here only 40 paisa. That means 60 paisa loss. Clear? That means how much I am receiving here? Only 40 paisa. 60 paisa डूब गया. ठीक है? So let's find out the item first. Then we'll go there. First is Khan Brothers. Okay, so Khan Brothers. This is very interesting sum. Khan Brothers. Then what is the next item? Was declared insolvent. Whenever insolvent is there, that means there will be a situation where you will get a specific item named bad debt. Bad debt का मतलब वो है कि वो debt मतलब वो पैसा जो मेरा bad हो गया, bad मतलब खराब हो गया, मिलेगा नहीं और डूब गया. ठीक है, जो पैसा मेरा डूब गया, मुझे मिलने वाला था लेकिन पैसा डूब गया, उसको हम लोग bad debt बोलते हैं. Okay, the money which I was supposed to get, I was supposed to receive, but I'm not going to receive it. मतलब डूब गया, उसको हम लोग bad debt बोलते हैं. Okay, so let's see that it is 40 paisa in a rupee. That means only 40 paisa I will receive. So cash will be only 40 paisa, right? We'll find out the amount later. And remaining 60 paisa I'm not going to receive anymore. So that is my bad debt. That is my bad debt. मतलब debt जो और नहीं मिलेगा पैसा. Okay, खत्म हो गया, खराब हो गया, bad debt. Okay. Then what is the amount of Khan brother? Khan brother to total amount we have to take. Why, you know? Because we have to close his full amount. What was the amount due to Khan brother? It was 5,000 rupees, right? It was 5,000. We were supposed to get 5,000 rupees from him. So now we are not going to get, so just close that. And cash, how much I will get? Cash I will get 40 paisa in a rupee, na? That means 40 by 100. 40 paisa in 100 paisa I will get. So accordingly, how much I will get for 5,000? Let's find out after calculation. How will you find out? 40 paisa divided by 100 paisa into 5,000. So ultimately it is coming how much? It will come at 2,000 rupees. So 2,000 rupees I am going to receive as cash. So out of 5,000, if I receive 2,000, that means remaining, so just do it, 5,000 minus 2,000. I'm not going to receive how much? That is rupees, just a minute, 3,000 rupees, right? Only three. I'm not going to receive 3,000 rupees. So we know that Khan Brother is a personal account. Personal account, debit receiver, credit giver, right? So what is Khan Brother doing here? He is giving us two things. One is the money and one is the bad debt also, the loss, dukh jo de raha hai mujhe, theek hai? So he is a giver. He is a giver here. So giver will be credit, isn't it? Giver will be credit. Then comes next one, that is cash. Now cash is also cash, we know it's a real account. Cash, real account, comes in debit, goes out credit, isn't it? So we are getting money, so it is coming in, comes in will be debit, right? Comes in will be debit, we all know that. Just a minute, let me settle it here. Comes in will be debit. So ultimately what we are seeing here, it is cash is a real account, money is coming in the business, so it will be comes in debit. Okay, I will try to bring it in one line so that you can be able to see it in one line. Yeah, comes in debit. Now bad debt is a nominal account, we all know that it's a nominal account. And what is the rule for nominal account? Debit losses and expenses, credit gains and income. So bad debt is a loss, so loss will be debit, right? Debit losses and expenses, credit gains and income. So it's a loss, it will be debit. Okay, now let's come to the narration journal entry. Now we know how to place it in a journal entry. First of all, we'll write down a debit item, then we'll go for the credit items. So let's find out the debit item first. It is cash account, right? So it will be cash account debit, cash account debit, How much is the cash account here? 2000, right? So 2000 is the cash amount. Then count the bad debt. Bad debt is 3000, right? So bad debt account debit, bad debt account debit. So bad debt account, we know how much it is, 3000 rupees. And after that, followed by what will be in the credit? In the credit, we will get it as Khan Brothers. Okay, so to Khan Brothers. Khan Brothers. Okay, Khan Brothers account, how much? 5000 rupees, right? Okay, Khan Brothers account. So what will be the narration ultimately? Being, what will happen? Being being Khan Brothers declared insolvent. Okay, being Khan Brothers declared, okay, just a minute, I'll take it here. Okay, yeah, being Khan Brothers declared insolvent and 40 paisa in a rupee received as final dividend. Okay, this is how your transaction will end up, and this is very important part. Okay, try to understand it each and everything nicely. If you are not able to understand, you hear the recording again. Even after that also, if you have doubt, you clarify with me. Okay, you can call me and ask the doubts. Okay, wait for my next class. Till then, take care of yourself, and bye bye.